Hey everybody, Robbie Johnson here, singer-songwriter, and I'm happy to be on the Jay Frenzy Show. Check it out, guys.
Welcome to the Jay Frenzy Show, a behind-the-curtain look at the entertainment industry with insights you can't pay for and stories you've never heard. Now, here's your host, Jay Frenzy and Tiffany Mason.
And we are coming at you live. I am Jay Frenzy, and with me tonight, the Hobbs to my Calvin, my beautiful co-host, Miss Tiffany Mason.
That's a great costume idea, Jay.
It is. We can go as Calvin and Hobbs. If you are new to the show, this is your source for the latest news, reviews, and interviews. And if you would like to join in, comment, or fire off any questions, please head over to jfrenzy.com. All right, my friend, before we get started tonight, let me tell you about the question of the day. The question of the day: name a song you hate to love. Name a song you hate to love. Do not tell me now. Wait, we will answer that a little later in the episode, and if you would like to have your comments read off a little later in the episode as well, please go ahead and put those in the comment section. Tonight, we have a very special guest. I said it once, I will say it again. We have a very special guest. We have a country music recording artist hailing from the great state of Tennessee. We have Robbie Johnson. Robbie, sir, how are you?
I'm doing great. How's it going, guys?
I would like to point something out really quick. We need to give credit to Miss Kathy. Last time you were here, you would not tell us what single you were about to release. You had us all guessing. Miss Kathy got it right.
Wow.
So,
Robbie, that's my mother. So kudos to Mom.
Yeah.
Kudos.
Notice Miss Tiffany didn't get it right.
I mean, it's a pretty huge song.
Well, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about your version of that song?
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, first of all, tell us what the song is. You can tell us now.
All right, yes. So the song was released in September of 1980. And it's You Shook Me All Night Long from AC/DC. And it's the song by which they want to be remembered. That's how big the song is. I think everybody on this planet has heard that song at least once in their life. You know, it's a song that if there's a party, you're going to hear that song. You know, it's that type of song. And I was, trying to find a cover, going through Google search, best cover song for a male, and looking and going through some playlists and trying to figure it out. And I couldn't find it. I was like, oh my God, what do I do? I want to put a cover on it. And then I was like, wait a minute. I know a cover. I do it live. And it's You Shook Me All Night Long. And people just love it because, you're at a country concert and you hear that electric guitar riff. You're like, oh, what? You shook me all night? Really? Wow. And people's eyes just open wide. The arms go up naturally. They don't control it. They go, everybody's going crazy. So I'm like, yeah, I love doing that song live. So why don't I just do that? So I did that with my producer buddy, Danny Rader. And I didn't want to reinvent the song. I always like to stay true to the song. And that's what we did. We kept the heart and soul of the song, the drum pattern, electric guitar riffs, the way, the energy and the vocals. And so we kept most of it and just added a touch of country flavor to it with the fiddle. Janae Fleener, so good. That solo, wow. It's another thing you're not expecting in the song. And it's just, whoa, wow. Fiddle solo, wow. And it's really good. And also, Danny added some V3 that you can hear in the song, some piano, and also the harmonies are a little more country. So we countrified it a little bit, but still we stayed true to the original song.
Tell us what your wife thought about the song.
Oh, she loves it. And she's playing it on repeat. It's so funny. And she doesn't know because she has the AirPods and she's singing along and she's a great singer. It's always fun to see her work and just singing along, and not blurring it out. So it's funny. And
Wait,
she
she's
really
not
enjoyed
she's
it.
not playing harmonies on that with you?
No, 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 she's not. There's a
Awesome.
limit to what autotune can do.
Whoa. We're not looking to see you get
No,
divorced
no, no,
tonight,
no,
sir.
no. She has a really good ear. Really, for listening, she has a great ear. And sometimes, I will send her a mix, and she will be like, "Oh, what?" And she always has some great comments, and I take notes. And yeah, you're right. That it should have this or that, and she's good with that. She has a good ear. Am I safe now?
Yeah, kind of. Not quite there, but
Kind
you're
of.
close.
I'm not out of the woods.
No, you just work on it for a little while longer throughout the night.
All right.
So you took the song to your producer. What did your producer say when you first brought it to him?
He thought it was a great idea. He really thought it was a great idea. Like me, he loves pretty much every genre of music, has played many different genres of music. He comes from a musical family, so it's part of his DNA as well. And he just had a blast doing it. And even, Sean Moffat, the mixer, was like, "Hey, this is really cool. I'm enjoying this."
All right, sir. Well, we can't thank you enough for joining us. I mean, you are welcome to stick around if you'd like.
Yeah, I can stick around.
All
I love
right,
hanging
awesome.
out with you guys.
All right, my friend. I did it. I found another article for us to discuss tonight.
Yes.
This one, seasonal, let's call it.
Okay.
13 most haunted places in country music history.
Ooh.
13 most haunted places in country music
cool.
history.
Wow.
Again, true to form, did not review in advance.
I would think that a bunch of spirits hang out at the Grand Ole Opry.
Think so? Let's see if they're on the list, my friend. Let's
Okay.
start off with number 13. Taylor Swift's number 13. Number 13 on this list is the Flying Saucer.
Have you heard of the Flying Saucer?
I have. I've been there many times. Flying Saucer is a venue in Nashville. It is in an old hotel.
Oh.
I think I pointed it out to you when we were there. It's a hotel that looks like a castle. It used to be a train station.
Oh.
It's very nice. It's a very cool venue. I did not notice anything haunting about it. They have a lot of beer. They have over 80 different types of beer at that place.
Maybe it's not haunted. Maybe people get drunk and then they start hallucinating and seeing and hearing things.
It's one of those places you would go for sure. It's like a college hangout.
Yeah.
Bobby Mack's. Bobby Mack's Music World. It says Bobby Mack's is the most haunted nightclub in America.
Really?
Whoa.
And a lot of creepy stories come from Bobby Mack's.
I will not be at Bobby Mack's at night.
Well, I don't think you'd be there any other time either. Number 11, Hermitage Hotel. That's a beautiful hotel. It is a beautiful hotel. 5-star hotel in Nashville.
Ooh. 5 stars and 5 ghosts.
Yeah, I've been there hundreds of times.
Never been spooked
I've
once?
never experienced anything.
So you guys have spent a lot of time in Nashville. Do they have like these ghost tours? Because
Yes.
I know they have them in Savannah. Okay. And they have
Yeah,
them
they
south
do.
of us in St. Augustine. Yeah.
All right. Number 10, Shreveport Municipal Auditorium. Now, it looks creepy. Union Station Hotel, number 9. That is where the Flying Saucer is. So it's connected. See? Never seen a ghost in Union Station, my friend. Number 8, Johnny Cash Cinnamon Hill Home. Built in 1734.
Whoa. Yeah, there's a
1734.
chance.
There's a chance it's got a little bit of activity going on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
RCA Victor Recording Studios. I have been there, and that's where Elvis recorded all his big hits. I get to record Elvis's band there,
Wow.
and we recorded on all their old equipment that they used back in the day.
They were really, sound engineers, really. Today it's more like tech engineers. Yes, they're sound engineers, but back then they had to know a lot about sound, how it traveled and how they can block it and everything. So
When we recorded there, we were doing it as part of the Audio Engineering Society, and we set it up as a tutorial. We brought in Elvis's band.
was it Paul Lime?
He's amazing. We used him in the studio a lot, and he was on the show talking about his experience doing the Elvis tour and stuff. It's definitely worth listening to.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's an amazing drummer.
Yeah. Number 6, Loretta Lynn's Ranch is at the top of Creepy. I don't know. It's not the top of Creepy. It's number 6. Number 5, Ernest Tubbs Record Shop. I've been there several times too. I've never been creeped out.
Yeah.
That's right downtown on Broadway, Miss Tiffany.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know why we didn't go. I want to go there next year.
The Grand Ole Opry Hotel.
Oh.
Again, I've been there thousands of times and never had a single experience.
Sometimes it's just a feeling when you get inside a place. It happens sometimes.
The Gaylord Hotel, known as the most luxurious hotel in Nashville, it is also filled with ghostly guests.
Well, they need somewhere to stay too.
Elvis Presley's Graceland comes in at number 3.
Oh, really? Oh. I visited Graceland twice.
As visitors roam the halls, so do ghosts. Number 2 is Tootsie's.
Tootsie's? I've been to Tootsie's.
I like Tootsie's. It's one of those places you walk in from Broadway, you're on the lower level. You walk in from the alley, you're on the second level. And that's the one where Hank Williams used to cut across from the Ryman in between sets and get sloshed. So I like Tootsie's.
Can we bring the girls there?
No, we went right next door to Legends. Right next door to Tootsie's is Legends. And that's where we sat with
where all the albums were on the wall?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Let's see. And number 1 is the Ryman.
The Ryman.
Oh, snap.
The Ryman, also known as the Mother Church.
Yes. So the place I know is not on your list, and it's Blackbird Studios. That's where I cut my vocals. Yeah, I heard spooky stories about there's someone in there. And one of the stories was the guy, there was like he closes the lights, goes down the stairs, blah, 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 and then whoop, the lights go back up. Like, oh, I just closed those lights. It's kind of weird. Or people just walking and seeing the ghost and going back and not knowing it's a ghost. Like, oh, I saw this person. Like, what person?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
nobody
the
else
ghost.
here.
What? Yeah. So, yeah, it was kind of spooky. It's kind of spooky. I don't know if you have ever witnessed anything in your life that was spooky where you can't explain it. No?
Never.
I have.
No, sir.
I have. And it's really, it's weird. It's really weird.
Tell us about that.
Okay, so I was young. I was maybe 11, 10, 11, maybe 9. I don't know. I don't remember. But I was in my room. I was just drawing. And I started feeling like it was very heavy, like a presence, something that was putting pressure on me. It was so weird. I started to be freaking out. I was like, oh my God, what's happening? What's happening? And I just turned around and there was, a plastic bag on the floor. And like a plastic bag where it just falls. It's like, okay, that can happen. But this bag was like going like this and getting smaller and smaller, and as if someone was taking all the air out of the bag. So that was really, really spooky because it's not as if I heard something move and I turned around. I was like, oh, this bag is... No, I felt something before it happened. And as soon as I turned, it happened. It's like someone was saying, hey, I'm here. It's like, oh my God. And then I ran downstairs to my mom and I was good. And it's really that house really looked like a haunted house. I don't remember the name of that movie, but that house that has the 2 windows.
Oh, yeah.
Horror movie.
Yeah, Amityville Horror.
Yes, it looked exactly the same. So when we were on the second floor, we felt something. Often we would feel something and just run down the stairs and be okay.
Robbie, I don't have socks or slippers on, and I feel like I'm very vulnerable because my feet are exposed right now.
Oh my God, you got to put socks.
Snag my feet.
You're in danger, Tiffany. You're in danger.
If you don't have socks on, you're fine. They're staying far away from you.
And one time I was going home for lunch from school, and we had this cassette deck with the radio, and it had a three-way switch. So it was a three-way switch, and my mom always listened to AM radio. So I get home, and AM station, radio station is playing, everything's going normal, and then it goes, shh, like, oh, what's happening? I had to click twice to bring it back to AM radio. I mean, it was pretty,
So I think
pretty
the
spooky.
moral of the story is don't hang out with Robbie.
Yeah, that's what I got out of this.
You know why your arms go up when you come to my show? I know why. I know what's happening.
Oh, boy.
Okay, well, here we go, guys. Alan Jackson is announcing his farewell concert in Nashville. He has been struggling with a little bit of tooth disease, so this is one last call show, a celebration of his legendary legacy. So that will be at Nissan Stadium, June 27th, 2026.
Sold out in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was at the last road show in Milwaukee. That was amazing. Because back then we didn't know he was going to do the one-off at the very last one at the Nissan Stadium. So I thought it was his last show, and it was a birthday present from my wife. Wow.
Oh,
What
wow,
a great
cool.
present. I got to say, it's the most beautiful present that I got in years.
Okay, well, Mr. Zach Bryan sparks firestorm with his new song teaser. So Bryant shared a studio clip of Bad News. So we oftentimes report about Shabuzi with his good news. So this is going to be Zach Bryan with Bad News, a track critical of ICE raids and the internet erupted. The teaser drew both praise and backlash, showing how his music is becoming a lightning rod for national conversations.
He recorded his entire debut album just in a series of B&Bs.
Yeah.
He didn't go to a professional studio or nothing. He just started recording wherever he was at.
Yeah. It is so raw and authentic. Sometimes you can hear, it's a little out of tune, and I mean, so what? He just let it out, and that, I guess, internet and social media, everything was so polished that I think people are kind of fed up of that, and he's like, hey, let's do it real. This is how it sounds when you do it like this, without all the artifacts and the Pro Tools and tuning and all that. This is how I sound, and you get the raw feeling of his music, and people just jumped all over it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, I think there's like a little bit of vulnerability or something in his voice in general.
Yeah.
So it's being showcased a little bit more, maybe recording in that manner.
He's a modern day poet. He's so good.
Well, in the meantime, we'll move on. Clint Black has been named 2025 BMI Icon Award honoree. After decades of his hits like Killin' Time, his honor cements him as one of the country's true elder statesmen. I do like that song. My parents listened to a lot of Clint Black.
Yeah, he's awesome. He was the first artist to write every song on his record.
Oh,
And
wow.
I totally respect that. I mean, I wish I could do that. I feel that you're more of an artist kind of thing if it's your own songs. Kind of like Zach Bryan. I mean, he writes the stuff on his own.
That's who Andy Hull's playing with right now, Miss Tiffany. Andy Hull's drummer.
Oh, nice.
He was out with Lee Greenwood. Now he's out with Clint Black.
Very cool. So Blake Shelton, he admits that his backstage go-tos are Hank Jr. or Conway Twitty tracks, plus vodka, Sprite Zero, and ice. He says the mix of old tunes and his favorite drink, quote, gets him in the zone every time. Robbie, do you have a pre-show routine?
And does it include vodka?
No vodka.
No superstitions, no nothing?
No, I like to be by myself before a show, because the band, they'll just hang out. like it's nothing, and just joke around and, oh, time to go. They just get up and start tuning and then just go. Me, it's a totally different experience. Like,
Got to get in the zone first.
and yeah, they're, a lot nervous and everything. And don't speak to me. I mean, I got to get in my zone. There's one thing I do. I go take a look at the crowd.
I feel like that would freak me out. I feel like that'd be a deal breaker.
No, because
I see the crowd and I'm like, nope.
No, I take a look at the crowd and I just kind of say to myself, okay, guys, I'm going to do my best for you tonight. And I kind of know who's the people I need to deliver to. They're right there. That's what I do.
If somebody has like I drove 14,000 miles to see you tonight, like all the little signs that people have. Do y'all have like little scouts that go out there and they're like, hey, on your left at your 3 o'clock left? Yes. Okay. On your left at your 3 o'clock, there's this little girl and she's got a sign. Make sure you give her some attention or shout her out or something. Are there people that are giving you guys little, heads up?
I mean, it all depends on your production. If you have in-ear monitors, that's something that can happen. And, talking about my wife witnessing my shows, she was always in my in-ears. Every show she's at, she's right there. And in between songs, she will talk to me. And I did some shows in a theater run where I had someone who helped me put the show together. And he would give me cues like that, where, hey, there's someone with a sign. It'd be nice if you would just consider it, point at it. So, yeah, you do have someone speaking. Sometimes the band leader or your monitors guy who's like, check the girl in first row.
Well, it's funny you say that. I was going to bring that up. Poison was known for having their roadies go out in the crowd and find girls for them. And they would sit there and they'd play drums and then point with the drumstick. And then the roadie would go to that person in the audience and invite them backstage.
Yeah, every band does that. No, we didn't do that.
Your wife wasn't feeding you that information? Look at the girl in the front row.
One time, because I would do somebody like you, Keith Urban, and I would bring someone on stage and bring a girl up on stage and dance and sing to her and do that. And one time I brought up this girl. She had a cowboy hat, but she had she was kind of Dolly Parton-ish kind of thing, but I didn't notice it at first. But
no,
it didn't. After the show, I heard about it for a long time. I was like, how do you pick that girl? Because she was, she had all these attributes, and I'm like, I didn't know. I swear to God, I didn't notice that. She was just, having a great time. I was like, oh, she's the perfect candidate.
Well, I will just say the last one is Lainey Wilson. She is gearing up to host the CMA Awards. Lainey joked she can't wait to make fun of Luke Combs. She insists it'll be all in good fun. Oh.
Hate mail goes to Tiffany at jfrenzy.com.
I saw a thing on Instagram where she was like, hey, y'all, come in my house. And she really does have that thick of an accent. And her house really does look like you would think Lainey Wilson's house would look. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess I didn't have anything in my mind. But when she showed it, I was like, oh, this makes total sense. That snow looks like Lainey Wilson. Nice. Anyways, it will all be in good fun. I go way back with these people. I've earned the right to rib them.
Tiffany, you're fired. Goodbye.
Sir, question of the day today is name a song you hate to love. Name a song you hate to love. Robbie, sir, I'm going to give you the option to go first or last.
Last.
Miss Tiffany, first or last?
I will go because, lyrics ruin a song for me. But what I love is pumped up kicks. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, better run. I love that song, but it's about Columbine. So I'm like, she was about something else. I love that song so stupid much.
You're always bringing us down, Miss Tiffany.
I know.
All right.
I know. Your job to bring us up, Jay.
Yeah, sure.
I hate to love.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and start with Travis. Travis says, Cotton Eye Joe.
Yes.
He says it's not even real country, but every wedding I've ever been to plays that song.
You're doing the do-si-do and you're swinging your partner around and around and enjoying that song.
Totally.
Lindsay says, Toby Keith, Bear for My Horses. Oh, come on, that's a good song. All right. Brent says, Billy Ray Cyrus, Achy Breaky Heart. He says, yes,
yeah.
it's awful.
True.
And yes, I dance to it every time.
Those are good ones, really.
Michael's here every week. And Michael, I thank you for doing that. But he says, you should never hate to love a song. Love what you love and just love music. All right. Scott says, hit me one more time, Britney Spears.
Is it that he hates to love the song or
He's
hates
embarrassed
to
to
love
like
the
it.
artist?
Yeah. That's what I get out of that. All right. Maddie, I don't think we've had Maddie here before. Maddie, thank you for joining us. Maddie says, Blake Shelton, Hillbilly Bone.
Oh, I agree with that.
Josh says, Taylor Swift, Picture to Burn. That's a great song.
It's a good song.
I mean, she's an amazing writer and she's an artist. She's complete. She's so good. So good.
She is definitely a pop superstar for sure.
Maybe even more than Michael Jackson. Can you imagine?
You would never
She's
think anybody
huge.
would be at that level. You know, between Madonna and Michael Jackson, and now you got Taylor Swift. That's, yeah, absolutely. I think she's right up there for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Heather says, Cletus T. Judd, I love NASCAR. He's a comedian singer anyway. I don't think he takes himself serious. Robbie, not this Robbie, but that Robbie, says Toby Keith, I want to talk about me.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fun song to sing along with.
Courtney says Shania Twain, Any Man of Mine. Shania Twain's awesome. Nothing embarrassing about Shania Twain. Eli says Kenny Chesney, Bear in Mexico, has zero depth. It's a party song.
Yeah.
Tommy says Jason Aldean.
Jason Aldean.
Jason Aldean, 1994.
No, that's a love to love.
Grace says Florida Georgia Line, Sundays.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Nick says Kid Rock all summer long.
I do that live.
Do you?
Oh,
Yeah.
fun.
He says it's Sweet Home Alabama meets Werewolves of London.
It's funny because when I do it live, I go to Sweet Home Alabama.
All right, fair enough. Sarah with an H says Billy Ray Cyrus, Achy Breaky Heart. It's cheesy, but I can't help singing along.
2 votes.
James says Red Solo Cup. James is here every week. James, thank you. James often contributes to what the question of the day is. He did not contribute to this one. Sorry, James. Tonight's was delivered by Lisa. So, Lisa, thank you for the question of the day.
I agree, though. A whole song devoted to our Red Solo Cup.
Still fun. David says Florida Georgia Line Cruise.
Oh, yeah. This one is kind of it's a little burnt, I guess.
That's what he says. He says it's overplayed.
Is it still the most streamed song,
Oh, I don't
country
know.
song?
I did not know that.
Yeah. Burnt, for sure. Great word.
All right. We've got 2 people now, Emily and Miss Kathy,
Ooh.
submitting Blake Shelton, Boys Round Here.
Yeah, the boys round here.
The pistol.
Drinking them
Pistol
ice
Annies.
cold beers.
Chris says Big and Rich, Save a Horse.
I'm a fan.
Hannah with an H. I'm not saying a word. Shania Twain, Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
What?
I mean,
This song could come out today and still be a number 1. I mean, talk about a title, a strong
Yeah.
title. Man, I
Yeah.
feel like a woman. My God, that's incredible. There's not a whole
What
lot
if it
of
was
song titles as impactful as that. Wow.
We can tie it all together. Man, I Feel Like a Woman was produced by Mutt Lange, one of the best
Yeah.
producers in the world, who also produced.
AC/DC.
There you go.
That's why the record still sounds huge. Because there are some 90s records that really don't sound good at all.
All right, Kevin says Jason Aldean, Dirt Road Anthem.
Oh, I love that song.
Cindy, thank you for joining us again. She says Down Under because the video is stupid.
Love that.
What's the band that does Down Under? Men at Work. Kim says 8675309. Jenny. That's a great song.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to end on this last one because it's just fitting to end here. And Epic Roxy,
Okay.
here every week. Thank you, Epic Roxy. She says AC/DC, Highway to Hell.
Oh. Why
Excellent
is she loving to
guitar
hate it?
jams.
Or
I don't
hating
know.
to hate it?
She's saying that it's excellent. Miss Tiffany, your turn. Oh, you gave one.
Okay. Yes, I did.
Okay, so it's Robbie's turn. Don't steal Robbie's
Yeah,
turn.
I know. I thought we were going on charts.
I'm going last.
It's
No.
last. It's your turn, buddy.
Oh, you're not. What is your
Lay it
pick?
on us.
What is my pick?
Yeah.
I think I go with Michael. I don't hate any song. I'm willing to own my songs, but I like Taylor Swift. I'm a Swiftie, and my kids play it around the house, and I would listen to them like, I actually like this stuff. It's really good.
Me too. I'm kind of like, if I play it, it's because I love it. If I listen to it, it's because I love it. If I don't love it, I'm not gonna play it. And you know, country is huge, but where I come from, it's like nobody would say they listen to country music. It was like taboo to say it.
Where are you
And-
from?
But it's that's in Quebec, and now it's more assumed. You know, people are saying it without any taboo anymore. But back then, it was like you would be in a conversation with someone, you wouldn't know that they listen to country music, and then it would just slip. You know, hey, you know, I listen to Garth Brooks. Oh yeah, I listen to Garth Brooks. And you're like, oh, you like country music? Yes, of course I love country music, but it's not something you would straight out of the gate say, you know, hey, I'm a country music lover. You know, it was kind of taboo to say it. It's so weird.
And now you're a country
But,
music artist.
Yeah,
That's why he doesn't go home anymore.
but so for me, I don't feel bad for listening to songs I love.
But Michael, apparently you win tonight with your view of we should not hate,
Yeah.
or we should not hate to love any song.
To hate.
Love to hate.
Hate
to
to love. Hate to
We
love.
should not hate to love any song.
That's a tricky little line there.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Leave it up to a woman
did
to
we
come
say
up
what
with a
Lisa-
complicated question.
Did we say what Lisa said? We can't leave Lisa off if she's the one who submitted the question.
Yeah.
She says, Kenny Chesney, she thinks my tractor's sexy. It's silly, but it makes me smile every time.
I thought about that one. Really, I did. I was thinking, oh, maybe she thinks my tractor's sexy. I was like, oh, maybe that's the one. But no, you know, if I enjoy it, I enjoy it, and I don't hate.
I think
to
there's too
love
much humor there. It's too cute.
Thank you, Lisa, for the question of the day. If you would like to submit your question of the day, you can do that over at jfranzi.com.
Number 10. Debuting with Lainey Wilson, Somewhere Over Laredo. I am really loving this song.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And ever since you told me that they do those bumpers,
Yeah. Somewhere over Cincinnati.
yeah, I think of it every single time, but it's a great song. Okay, number 9, moving up from number 10, it's Jackson Dean with Heavens to Betsy. And I'm just having a really hard time because I really thought it was Heaven to Betsy. So it's plural, Heavens to Betsy. Oh, Heavens to Betsy. I just not used to it.
All right. Number
Okay.
9, Hardy.
Number 8,
Oh, number 8, Hardy.
this is Party.
Party.
Oh,
Party. It's going to be John Party with Friday Night Heartbreaker.
First time she brought up John Party, she was like, I seriously thought Hardy and Party were the same person. She thought people were just
I
pronouncing
thought they
it
were
wrong.
like misspeaking
Oh.
and like taking John and just saying Hardy. I
Yeah.
don't know. I didn't realize there was another guy. So, okay, number 7 is going to be Chase Matthews with Darlin'. Why's he call you darling? Love
All
that
right,
song.
Robbie, I got a question for you.
yep.
I like Chase Matthew a lot. I think he is a country boy for sure. But as we say, this is more of that country club style music. Do you like that or not like it?
It depends the mood I'm in, really.
Hmm.
So, yeah, if I'm not in the mood, I don't think I would enjoy it. If I'm in the mood, I will totally enjoy it. It all depends on where I'm at, what I'm doing. That's what it
There's a
is.
time and a place.
Yeah, there's a time and a place.
Do you think that style belongs in country music?
Oh, I think every style belongs in country music, really. And I'm so happy that we have streaming where it opened the gates for a lot of artists out there that were doing their style of country music that was totally different with that what was on the radio. And it just opened the gates because there was a time when I first moved to Nashville, it was really narrow. And you had to have a sound, needed to sound like this. The words, oh, you need this word, and that word in your songs if you want to play on the radio. And then you have streaming that starts to, gain momentum, and you have a Luke Combs that is popular outside of radio, has a following, people that know the lyrics to his songs. His song Hurricane is doing great, and then he gets to radio because of that.
Right.
And then he comes up with If It Rains It Pours. First time I heard it on the radio, I was like, why did he pick that single? That we don't hear that on radio, but it just blew up and it opened the gates, really. That was a turning point in country radio for sure when that song hit, because it really was totally different. And also Chris Stapleton, same kind of thing, where he brought back the more traditional sound and really opened it up. And then you have all these new artists that have a huge following, sell out arenas, and they kind of force radio to say, okay, we got to play this because people just love it. It doesn't sound exactly the format that we used to have that was really narrow, 16 songs on a playlist that you rotate all the time. But it opened everything. So it's great. And now it's so beautiful. You go on Spotify and you have country music that has influence from the 50s. Some have an influence from the 60s, some the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. And it's like, you can always skip if you don't like something.
It's the same thing with social media and comments. Just keep scrolling. You don't like it, just keep scrolling. You don't like the song, just skip it. Well, going back to the variety that the 16 songs that they're rotating between is also Luke Combs, spot number 6, with Back in the Saddle. And I'm okay with this one coming on frequently.
Yes. I like that style of
It's
song.
got a cool song.
We talk about that.
Yeah. I like that he hits the word and then he holds it out and then he goes into a couple words and he hits another word and he holds it out. I like that. Sounds cool to me. Spot number 5 is good old Russ.
Good old Russ.
With Happened to Me. And I'm a big fan of this because it's got an 80s reference. So I like that one. Jordan Davis is holding steady in spot number 4 with Bar None.
Comma.
And now I think I've got Hannah. When it comes on the radio, we always talk about how there's a space. Yep, bar, comma, none.
I think that's one of the most clever songs out right now.
I do too. I love the play on words there. Speaking of a song you hate to love, spot number 3 is Morgan Wallen with I Got Better. When Hannah got those tickets to Morgan Wallen and they knew they were going and Hannah wanted to listen to the whole album, we'd be on the golf cart buzzing around. That song would come on. I'd be like, I just hate this song. I did not like this song. And now I really like it.
Nice.
Dang it, Morgan.
He grows on people.
He does. Spot number 2 is Jelly Roll, held and steady in spot number 2.
Wait,
Heart of Stone. What? Oh,
We do the drum roll for number 2 here on this show,
Oh.
Robbie.
Oh, okay. After.
sometimes we forget.
We tried to do it before. We're not very good at this, Robbie. Leave us alone.
It's our first time hosting the show, so. Okay, and is everybody ready for spot number 1?
Spot number 1.
Jay, you're never going to believe it.
Yes, your guy finally made it.
Scotty McCreery has arrived with
Wow.
Bottle Rock.
Yes, he finally made it.
Nice.
He gets a little bit of applause for that.
I've been a big fan of the song. We've watched him slowly creep up that chart, but you know what's going to happen. He's going to be in like spot 5
Drop
next week.
quick.
Yeah, and
that's
then
a great
8, and then
song.
goodbye.
The way that floor tom hits when that band first kicks in is just awesome. I love it every single time I hear it.
Indie charts, spot 10 is going to be Don't Let the Gray Hair Fool Ya by Due West. Spot number 9 is Wish You Wouldn't Go by Ken Domish. Domish?
I'm friends with him.
Are you really?
You are.
Yeah.
Well, we'll tell him his raving fans on the Jay Frankie show.
I should text him right now and ask him, how do you?
Yeah.
On the show.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce your name?
that last name?
Tell him
Okay,
jfranzy.com.
spot
He can
numero
come on and
ocho.
tell us himself.
Yeah. We'd talk to him. Numero ocho is Wish You Were There by Thompson Square. It's been a rough day, Jay. Okay, spot number 7. Hear me? Miss You More by Hunter Clark.
You're right. You do miss me more.
Spot number 6, Pontiac. So Tell Me Mama by Aaron Watson. Okay, I'm definitely going to jfranzy.com. I'm going to click on episodes. When the drop-down menu drops down, I'm going to click on Country Music Countdown, and I'm going to
She
check out
refuses, Robbie.
Pontiac.
jfranzy.com/countdown. It's pretty simple. No need to go to the menu. But she refuses.
Leave it up to a chick to complicate things. Okay. Spot number 5 is Country Boy by Randy Cobb. And I'm a big fan of number 4,
Yes.
Turn the Night On by Chris Kizia.
Oh, and you pronounced it right, too. We've been butchering
All
his
right.
name for weeks now.
It's not true.
It is true.
I always pronounce everything correct the first time around. Okay. Spot number 3 is I Don't Know How to Say Goodbye, Bang Bang,
Boom,
Boom Boom,
Boom.
by Dwight Yoakam and Post Malone.
Robbie, have you heard that song?
That's in the indie chart.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They're both really major artists.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised they're on it. Wow.
And Holding Steady in spot number 2 is Red by Jet Jurgensmeyer. Oh my goodness. Oh, no, go back. And number 2?
Oh, damn.
Red by Jet Jurgensmeyer.
Jurgensmeyer.
Now you're gonna have to do this every time. It's like the
We
thing
do
you
it every time. That's the problem. I don't like
We
it
do.
anymore. I'm
That's-
done with it. She refuses to let it go. It was funny the first 60 times.
It's going to be funny the next 60 times too. Okay, and spot number 1, Jay, Hide and Go Cheat by Eric Lee Bettingfield.
They only get half the applause. All right, mailbag. Jordan, thank you for your message here, your input. If you would like to leave a message, please head over to jfrenzy.com, or you can go to jfrenzy.com/mailbag, or you can just go in the show notes and you can click on text. Whatever works for you. But Jordan says, country award shows should focus more on songwriting than the spectacle. I agree.
And less political.
Less political. We discussed that a few weeks back. That's crazy how these shows are all political these days.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Lindsay says, We're about to see Americana rise the same way that we saw alt country do it in the 90s. Robbie, that's kind of like what you were saying earlier, the different genres within country music itself.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Matt says, too many artists chase virality instead of legacy.
Well, maybe it's because they need to pay their mortgage. Find a way to generate income. That's probably why.
Well, I can understand it if you're a new artist. You chase it because you want to become the big artist. But once you're the big artist, you should probably give up on chasing it at that point.
And what's crazy is the ones that do make it big is because they never chased it. And oftentimes they're the ones that just explode because they're so authentic and different, and people just love it. They're original.
Ella says, this show feels more like a hangout at a Nashville bar. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a compliment.
Thank you, Ella.
Mm-hmm.
Erica says, stadium tours are overrated. The best shows are in the close, small, tight venues. She also says, you need to be close enough to see the sweat.
I don't know if I need to see the sweat, but I do think, like, if I was looking at tickets for, I think, Brandon Lake, but they were showing these sections that were, like, behind the artist, basically. And I thought, shame on them for even selling the ticket. Like, nobody wants a back view of the stage and to see all the sound equipment and the guys running around and all that kind of stuff. You know, you're there to see the artist and the band. I just thought it was kind of, I don't know, a little disgraceful. Or
they usually open that section up like at the last minute when people are begging just to be able to get in.
Yeah.
They don't usually sell those seats with the intent for the audience.
I don't know. That's not a seat I want. So I like the venues that, like, every seat's a good seat. Like when we went to the Iowa State Fair, every seat's a good seat there. There's not a bad seat in the house.
And that's cool because, you know, being the artist on stage, I love to see the people. I do a light check, not exterior. It's kind of hard, but when it's interior show, I do a light check to make sure that when this show starts, I can see everybody. And I just love that. So when it's too big and you can't really see anybody and you're just pointing fingers at, oh, there's people there, you know, just point anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not, if I point somewhere, it's because I see a face and a smile or whatnot.
Have you ever played Laurie's Roadhouse?
Nope.
It's in Cincinnati. They have a lot of big acts that go through there. And I enjoy going there more than I enjoy going to some of the bigger venues because, you know, I can go in there, I can walk around, I can, you know, have comfortable seating. I mean, it's a nice place. And they serve food.
And the sound's probably better, right?
It does sound good, yeah.
Because arena shows, sometimes it's just
hardest to
you know the lyrics, so you know what he's singing, but you can't really hear it.
The worst is when they talk in between songs. You can't understand a word they say.
Oh,
Yeah.
agreed.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm really a big fan. So, like, you know, maybe you don't know, but when you go to church, there's usually somewhere where you can see the lyrics to song, right? And I really love the last couple of concerts I've gone to, they've put some lyrics up. And, like, I know the tune, I've heard it on the radio, I'm excited to see this person, and now they're singing a song I don't really know, but I am a sing-alonger, and that is what makes the concert for me, is if I can sing along. So if I know I'm going with enough advanced time, I'll do my homework and try to learn lyrics for more of the songs. But if not, I took my daughter to Megan Moroney. I'm not a huge Megan Moroney fan. I am after the concert, but it was really nice. She had the words up there, so I could shout all the words with my daughter, and we were having a great time. I think, I mean, Robbie, this is a huge suggestion for you, but lyrics, we want to sing along. You know, it's just been so nice to see that. And I'm like, cool, now I can sing along.
Stick around long enough and she's going to start telling you how to do things, Robbie. That's just how it works. She came on here as a guest and she's never left.
That's funny. But yes, the lyrics, I would totally show if, you know, of course, there's a budget involved and someone who has to follow along and make sure it follows and everything. But yes, totally. I would definitely have lyrics up there somewhere so that I could, for me, you know, just take a quick look if I. It happens. It happens.
Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me.
Tyler says, I leave with a new playlist every episode. Y'all should seriously consider putting together an official Jay Franzi show playlist every week. Tyler, go to jfranzi.com/countdown. The playlist is already there, buddy.
I love how long it takes me to get through any of our episodes, because whatever songs we talk about, like I'll be listening in my car and we talk about a song and I'm like, I should listen to it. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna. And then I ask my lady on the phone if she'll please play the song for me, and I'm off and running. So it takes me a really long time to listen to our episodes.
Cole says we need more supergroups in country.
Yep, I agree on that.
We have one. High Mountain Breezes.
Yeah.
High Mountain Breezes is nothing but a supergroup.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Robbie, if you've had an opportunity to hear them yet.
No, but I'm curious.
They've had a couple number one hits at this point, but they are all Nashville session players and Nashville songwriters and producers and engineers, and they just got together and they just started putting together songs they wanted to put together. It's all by Bruce Tarletsky, his brainchild. But he uses Chris Lusinger on guitar, who is Garth Brooks' guitar player.
Curious.
Naomi, that's a name we have not said yet, Naomi. She
No,
says,
I like that
vinyl is not a fad. It is actually the future of what music should be. That is having a physical product back in your hands. I agree. I like
How
having the
y'all used
physical
to make
product.
money.
Streaming is great, but you don't get the credits anymore. Well, I guess you do in Apple and some of those, but that's fine. But you don't get to
If
hold
people
the pamphlet. You don't get to look at the extra pictures. You don't get to read about the studio or any of that stuff.
It's like a cheap thrill, opposed to like the tactile holding of it and going over it and thinking. I don't know, like, you know, you see an airplane in the air and you're like, they could be going to a funeral, they could be going to a wedding, they could be going on vacation, they could be going to see a loved one, right? There's all these possibilities. And it's the same thing when you look at that album and you think like how they created it, and, you know, and especially now, Jay, knowing you know, diving into who produced it and who are the people that deserve all that credit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, streaming, like I said, opened the gates and helped a lot, the genre and all genres.
I love the fact that you can select any song you want to hear and you can listen to it. I love it.
Yeah.
But I still want to hold the product.
Yeah, but I agree. It's a totally different experience today than, you know, before, when you had to earn money or ask for money to go and buy an album, wait for it and wait in line, and sometimes you get there are no more copies and you had to go back, you know, the next week or something. So it was a totally different experience, and music had so much value. You kind of almost don't have to pay to listen to music. So it's a totally different experience. And the sad part is going to keep evolving, and, you know, with AI coming in and everything, it's going to change drastically.
Have you heard any AI songs yet?
Yeah, there's some good songs.
Some pretty good ones.
Really pretty good songs. I mean, the really good ones.
Quality-wise.
Yes, but it's still lyrics from a human being. Because the ones that are totally AI, you're missing something from the lyrics. It's going to get there, and it's scary for artists. It's really scary. And people say it's not going to be able to generate emotions, and that's not true. It's definitely going to be able to do all of that.
All right, James says Tiffany's laugh is the new sound of country music. I love it.
I would have to agree. It's very melodious.
Chris said radio isn't dead. It just needs to stop pretending it's the gatekeeper anymore.
Yeah.
And I'll end on this one. Vanessa says, country music is at its best when it borrows from other genres.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Tiffany, what you got going on this week?
Well, there is a new episode out of The Link Up Lounge. And this weekend, we are going to go watch a parade. So, busy schedule.
Nice. Robbie, sir, what do you got going on this weekend?
My son's friend from one of his old friend that he kept
from Canada is actually here right now. He's on his fall break, and he's going to be spending time with us. So that's going to be cool this weekend. Being an artist, it's 24/7.
Right.
You never stop. I got so many things on my list that I need to do, and with the album coming and creating content and doing all that. But I'll try and find some time, with the family and enjoy some good quality time with the family.
You said Quebec. What part?
Right next to Quebec City, South Shore of Quebec City.
I used to go to Montreal all the time because it was only 4 hours from my house. And that's when you didn't need a passport to cross the border and any of that stuff.
Times change.
All right. This past week, I had an opportunity to go see the All-American Throwbacks. That was at Laurie's Roadhouse. That was 90s pop punk music. It was actually pretty cool. And they were a fun band. And I'm sure I will end up back there again this week. They always have the best acts that come through town. They've got Sammy Kershaw's coming up.
Cool.
Diamond Rio. A few others are coming to town. And then my wife is going out of town. I'm sure she's already asleep and not listening, but I cannot wait. See, Robbie, that's how you win over your wife right there. You just tell her,
You wait for her to sleep?
wait till they're asleep and say, go. All right.
Hey, last weekend I went fishing trip in BC, Canada. There's
nice.
a huge salmon run this year. The rivers are crystal clear, and you can see the fish. It's thousands and thousands of salmon. I mean, it's insane, and it's so much fun because they can give you a good fight, and it was a lot of fun. Also went white sturgeon fishing.
Now, do you keep them or throw them back?
The white sturgeon are protected, so we can't
salmon.
keep them. Oh, the salmon? No, it was catch and release. Yeah. And the white sturgeon, it's really impressive because they can live up to, they say, 200 years old. Even, and they grow about a feet every 10 years. And we caught one that was about 7 foot, so he was about 70 years old. And because it's a prehistoric fish, they don't have scales; they have bone plates. It's a very interesting fish.
Wow,
And,
have to look that up.
Fraser River in BC.
Are you saying Fraser?
Fraser.
Like the
Fraser.
TV show.
Yeah.
No, not Fraser. Fraser. Subtle, but Fraser. And did a little hike where we were going up the mountain, wondering how we would go back down. It was, there were ropes to climb and everything. I was with my kids.
No thanks.
And we're like, oh my God, this is cool, but how are we going to get down?
You hope that you make it to the top and there's stairs going down the other side.
Yeah. I was like, and at one point we were like, we're going to have to call in a chopper. But actually it was fairly easy to go down. And, but I mean, we fell a few times, but it was nice. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Air was pure.
All right. Well, we have done it. We have reached the top of hour number 2, which does mean we have reached the end of the show. If you've enjoyed the show, please tell a friend. And Miss Tiffany, if you have not,
Tell 2.
Tell 2. You can reach out to both of us. You can reach out to all 3 of us. We will be over at jfranzi.com. We will answer any questions you have, and we'll be happy to keep this conversation going. Robbie, sir.
Yes.
We cannot thank you enough for joining us tonight. We would like to leave the final words to you.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Spooky, everything. Thank you so much. And thanks to the listeners, people that are watching and listening and interacting and doing all that. A huge thank you because, it's like for an artist, you can release music, but if people like you don't bring light to it, or people don't share it, stream it, request it, talk about it, nothing happens. So thank you so much, guys, for what you do with my music. And you guys make it happen. You're the rock stars. So thank you.
Have a good night.
Thanks for listening to The Jay Franzi Show. Make sure you visit us at jfranzi.com. follow, connect, and say hello. This episode has been brought to you by VR Knives, your source for 100% custom knives made by a true rock star. So, if you're in the market for a new piece of art, reach out to VR Knives. 407-421-5528. 407-421-5528.